Testing. Sound good, judges? Wonderful. Good morning. Welcome to our annual Spelling Bee. We do have all of our Spelling Bee contestants over on the side of the sanctuary. Let's give them a little encouraging round of applause. Mr. Harder will be reading through all of the official Spelling Bee rules momentarily, but before we begin, let's open with a word of prayer. Good and gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you, dear Lord, for bringing us together here today. We pray especially, Lord, for our students in the Spelling Bee today. Be with them, calm their nerves, remind them of the gifts and talents that you have given them. And at the end of the day, Lord, remind them that as your baptized children, their eternal life is with you, which is the most important thing. We pray, dear Lord, that this would be an enjoyable time of us showing our gifts and talents that you have given us. We pray all these things in your name. Amen. At this time, Mr. Harder will come up and explain our rules.
All right. First of all, thank you all. We have some parents, so we're thankful that you're all thankful for being here today. So really appreciative of the fact that we get to have this buzzworthy event at our school. So we really haven't had too many of these, so we're excited for that. So I'm going to go through a few of some of the rules. There's quite a few here, but I'm going to stick to the ones that are going to be most pertinent and relevant to our spellers and our judges. So just a few things, a few highlights of our rules this year. So nothing's changed from the past year's judges. So a lot of your rule hasn't changed. All right, so the format of this spelling bee is, for the local spelling bee, is conducted in rounds. So each speller remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells one word per round. Okay, so you won't have to spell more than one word per round. And we'll get to some of the details when we get to the end of the bee procedures as well. The word lists that we use, those local spelling bee officials are responsible for selecting the word lists for use in their spelling bees and are encouraged to select word lists generated by the Scripps National Spelling Bee and dated 2021, and that is exactly what we use. We use the word list from Scripps National Spelling Bee and the word list that they suggest for local spelling bees. So those are the words we'll be using. We're using specifically, it's strictly only oral spelling bee rounds. There is a vocabulary option, but we're just sticking to just spelling, so just spelling words. And there are a few things in there that do happen, and our pronouncer will work with these. So homonyms is one thing that comes up oftentimes in spelling. Do you guys know what homonyms are? Right, those words that sound the same, but have different meanings, but more importantly, different spellings based off of those meanings. So if there is a homonym, our pronouncer will make sure that he makes that aware of what the definition is and what that word is. So the speller at least will know the difference between those words for homonyms. And I'll make reference to this next note twice because I think it's really important for the spellers to use this in their rounds as nerves probably come in a little bit, and then all of a sudden our minds go blank and we're trying to think of the word. So this is something that I think will really be helpful. So this is something that you can request as a speller. And so when you get your word, the pronouncer will respond to the speller's requests. And here's the things that you can request of the pronouncer. A definition of the word, to use it in a sentence or part of speech. So there's a few things that you can ask to buy yourself time in case you hear your word and you're trying to struggle your way through how to spell it. So get yourself some time and ask the pronouncer to give those things. And maybe be some clues in there to help you spell that word. Okay? Other thing that's really important as our pronouncer's up here, Mr. Etherton will be giving you the words. However, I think it's really important to note as a speller that you do face the judges. Okay, the judges are the ones that are going to watch you spell the word, and they're going to be the ones that determine whether you spelled it correctly or incorrectly. So we have you kind of set up that way so you can face our judges and they can watch you spell. And while you're spelling, please pull down your mask during that time so that the judges can watch you spell that word. Okay? Let's kind of move forward onto our next item that I think is important under misunderstandings, because this sometimes can happen as well in a spelling bee. So the judge's participation in exchange of information between the speller and the pronouncer if they feel that the clarification is needed. Also, the judges listen carefully to the speller's pronunciation of the word, and if they sense that the speller has misunderstood the word, the judges work with the speller and pronouncer until they are satisfied that reasonable attempts have been made to assist the speller in understanding the word. While the judges are responsible for attempting to detect a speller's misunderstanding, it is sometimes impossible to detect a misunderstanding until an error has been made. The judges are not responsible for the speller's misunderstanding. So basically they're going to, as a speller, you're going to come up, the pronouncer is going to give you a word. When you're ready to spell that word, you're going to say the word you're spelling, spell the word, and then finish by repeating the word again at the end so we know that you're done with your attempt. Okay? And as you repeat the word back, the judges are going to listen to make sure that you pronounce the word is closely related to the way that the pronouncer pronounced it. Okay? So we'll be listening for that. All right. Now, the speller's role. In a spelling round, the speller makes an effort to face the judges and pronounce the word for the judges before spelling it and after spelling it. So there's that. The speller, while facing the judges, makes an effort to utter each letter distinctly and with sufficient volume to be understood by the judges. So make sure you take your time. And I know you'll be nervous and you're going to be trying to spell these words, but take your time and be very distinct in those letters that you're spelling as you spell out your word. Also, you may go back. So if you start spelling a word, so if I try to spell the word basket and I start spelling B-A-S-K, and then I stop and I go back and I restart B-A-S, I can't change anything while I restart. Okay, I can't change any of the spelling. So if I go B-A-S-K-E-T, and then that would be the spelling. So as they go back and restart, there would be no changes. However you spelled it when you first spelled it, that's how the spelling is going to be judged on that. Okay, so as far as you kind of go about attempting to spell your word. All right, it also says the speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, to define it, to use it in a sentence, or provide part of speech. So again, that's reiterated in there as well as a strategy as a speller to make sure you're fully prepared to make an attempt at spelling that word. All right, now we get to the end of B procedures, and we get to the end and try to find our top 5 and our spelling bee school champion. It says if all spellers in a round misspell or misspell a word, okay, if none of the spellers remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells a word correctly, during that round, all remain in the competition and a new spelling round begins. Okay, so if we have 4 students in a round and they all spell their words incorrectly, a new round begins and all 4 students are still spelling. Okay? Ties. All spellers eliminated in the same round are tied for the same place. After the champion has been determined, spelling bee officials may opt to conduct tiebreakers. We may need to do that because we need to have our top 5 spellers, so we need to be aware of that, judges, to make sure that we do have a specific order of those top 5 at the end, if it happens that way in our spelling bee. If tiebreakers are necessary for the awarding of prizes or the determination of qualifying spellers for the next level of competition, so we will have to keep an eye on that. If only one speller in a round spells correctly or spells that word correctly, so this is that situation, if only one speller, so we have, again, 4 spellers, 3 of them spell a word incorrectly, and then one of the students actually spells that word correctly, that speller then is put into a new round for the potential championship word. And if that student spells that championship word correctly, then they're the spelling bee champion, and then we take the order from there on. If that student spells the championship word incorrectly, then the students that were in the previous round are all still back in a new round of spelling. Okay, so that's to make sure we clarify that and understand how that works at the end. All right, as we go through the rounds, again, we'll have a practice round, so you get a chance to get the procedures of just how we're going to come up to the microphone and proceed back to our seats, making sure that we are facing the judges, give our pronouncer a chance to get a round of practice in as well. So if you misspell a word in our practice round, you are not eliminated. However, after that first round, if you do misspell a word, you will be eliminated. Okay, once you've come up and attempted your word, I want you to go back to the transcripts until that round is over. And once that round is over, we will go back and determine which students will be eliminated from that round. And from that point, those students will go back to their seats and sit with their classes. Okay? I'll help adjust the microphone just so that we don't have everybody's hands touching the microphone. So if we need to adjust anything, I'll be up there and make sure that that's all set because you're all different heights. Okay, any questions? Judges? All set? All right.
All right, so we need our first student to come up. And so Mr. Harder, if you would. Okay, and Ava, you can take your mask down. There you go. Your word is gel. It has a homonym. Gel. It is a semi-solid, apparently homogeneous substance that may be elastic and jelly-like. Gel.
Gel. G-E-L. Gel.
Your word is train. Train.
Train. T-R-A-I-N. Train.
Your word is sport.
Sport. S-P-O-R-T. Sports.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is eel.
Eel. E-E-L. Eel.
Your word is fans. Fans.
Fans. F-A-N-S. Fans.
Luke, your word is tall.
Tall. T-A-L-L. Tall.
Your word is better.
Better. B-E-T-T-E-R. Better.
Hit.
Hit. H-I-T. Hit.
Peanut.
Peanut. P-E-A-N-U-T. Peanut.
Your word is bite.
Bite. B-I-T. Bite.
It would be B-I-T-E, and we would correct you, but this is just practice, so you're all good. Okay, Sophia, your word is noon. Noon.
Nude. Can I have a definition?
Sure. The middle of the day, 12 o'clock in the daytime. Noon.
Noon. N-O-O-N. Noon.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is gummy. Gummy.
Gummy. G-U-M-M-Y. Gummy.
Yes. Your word is ray.
Ray. R-A-Y. Ray.
Yes. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is mops.
Mops. M-O-P-S. Mops.
Yes. Jack, your word is thanks.
Thanks. T-H-A-N-K-S. Thanks.
Yes. Your word is dash.
Dash. D-A-S-H. Dash.
Skin.
Skin. S-K-I-N. Skin.
Star.
Star. S-T-A-R. Star.
Began.
Began. B-E-G-A-N. Began.
Day.
Day. D-A-Y. Day.
Yep. And you can take your mask down too, Lucas. Yep. Is that the end of the first round or the practice?
That's good.
Okay, let's have our next student come up for this first official round. Ava, your word is upset.
Upset. Could you give me the definition?
Sure. To disturb the equilibrium of something, to cause an emotional disturbance in. Upset.
Upset. U-P-S-E-T. Upset.
Your word is father.
Father. F-A-T-H-E-R. Father.
Jam.
Jam. J-A-M. Jam.
Your word is mugs.
Mugs, M-U-G-S, mugs.
This word has a homonym. The word is fair. It is a noun that means an organized, usually annual event at which there are various kinds of games, rides, entertainment, and competitions. Fair.
Fair. You please use it in a sentence.
Sure. Anna's favorite part of going to the fair was eating funnel cakes.
Fair. F-A-I-R. Fair.
Dinner.
Dinner. D-I-N-N-E-R.
Rats.
Rats. R-A-T-S. Rats.
Fed.
Fed, F-E-D, fed.
Sir.
Can I have the definition?
Sure. Usually used as a respectful form of address as to an older person or superior. Sir.
Sir. S-I-R. Sir.
Full.
Can you repeat, please?
Sure. Full.
Full. F-U-L-L. Full.
Huge.
Huge. H-U-G-E. Huge.
This word has a homonym. The word is born. It is an adjective that means having from or as if from birth. Born.
Born. B-O-R-N. Born.
Your word is damp.
Could you please use that in a sentence?
Sure. John suspected his dryer was broken when he realized all of his clothes were still damp.
Damp. D-A-M-P. Damp.
From.
From. F-R-O-M. From.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is hunch. It means a strong, intuitive feeling. Hunch.
Use it in a sentence.
Sure. Zara had a hunch that her mom's shopping bags contained her favorite cookies.
Hunch. H-U-N-C-H. Hunch.
Your word is each.
Each. E-A-C-H. Each.
Ribs.
Ribs. R-I-B-S. Ribs.
Forever.
Forever. F-O-R-E-V-E-R. Forever.
This word has a homonym. The word is freeze. It means to stand or remain without movement or activity of any kind. Freeze.
Freeze. F-R-E-E-Z-E. Freeze.
Lucas, your word is talking.
Talking. T-A-L-K-I-N-G. Talking.
All right. That was round one.
Round one, everybody.
Thank you. Okay, let's begin with our first speller. Ava, your word is money.
Money. M-O-N-E-Y. Money.
Couch.
Couch. C-O-U-C-H. Couch.
Strands.
Strands. S-T-R-A-N-D-S. Strands.
Chapter.
Chapter. C-H-A-P-T-E-R. Chapter.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is chess. It is a game for two players, of which moves are made with pieces trying to get the opponent's king. Chess.
Chess. C-H-E-S-S. Chess.
Slimy.
Slimy. S-L-I-M-E. Wait, sorry. E. Slimy. Spelled that wrong.
It was not correct. So Luke, yep, have a seat. Let's see, Jack, your word is squeak.
Squeak. S-Q-U-E-A-K. Squeak.
Friend.
Friend. F-R-I-E-N-D. Friend.
Laptop.
Laptop. L-A-P-T-O-P. Laptop.
Movie.
Movie. M-O-V-I-E. Movie.
This word has a homonym. The word is known, something that is apprehended or perceived by the mind or senses. Known.
K-N-O-W-N, known.
Suffer.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Sure. Gio only needed to suffer 10 more minutes in the car before they reached the lake. Suffer.
Suffer. S-U-F-F-E-R. Suffer.
Double.
Could you please repeat that?
Double.
Double. D-O-U-B-L-E. Double.
Watch.
Watch. W-A-T-C-H. Watch.
Dream.
Dream. D-R-E-A-M. Dream.
Beans.
Beans.
The word is beans. Seeds of various plants that are used to grow vegetables. Beans.
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 B-E-A-N-S. Beans.
Child.
Child. C-H-I-L-D. Child.
Space.
Space. S-P-A-C-E. Space.
Princess.
Princess. P-R-I-N-C-E-S-S. Princess.
This word has a near homonym. The word is awe. Ava was overcome by a sense of awe when she entered the arena. Awe.
A-W-E.
Okay. First row can come on up. Afar. From the definition is from or at a great distance, far away. Afar.
Afar. A-F-A-R. Afar.
Cost.
Cost. C-O-S-T. Cost.
Sidekick.
Sidekick. S-I-D-E-K-I-C-K. Sidekick.
Stuff.
Stuff. S-T-U-F-F. Stuff.
This word has a near homonym. The word is least. It's an adjective that means lowest in importance or position. Least.
Could you please use that in a sentence?
Luckily, the card that he lost was the least important one in his whole collection. Least.
Least. L-E-A-S-T. Least.
Felt.
Felt. F-E-L-T, felt.
This word has a homonym. The word is would. It is a verb that is used in auxiliary function to express insistence or determination. I'll use it in a sentence. Mr. Abrams insisted that there would be order in his classroom. Would.
Would. W-O-U-L-D. Would.
Shambles.
Shambles. S-H-A-M-B-L-E-S. Shambles.
Tail light.
Tail light. T-A. 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 T-A-L-I-E-L-I-G-H-T. Tail light.
I'm sorry, that's not right. Your word is quicken. Quicken.
Quicken. Can I have a definition, please?
Sure. To make alive or to revive. Quicken.
Q-U-I-C-K-E-N. Quicken.
This word has a homonym. The word is presence. It means the state of being in one place and not elsewhere. I'll use it in a sentence. Your presence is not required at the moment. Presence.
Presence. P-R-E-S-E-N-S. Presence.
I'm sorry, that's not right. Dom, your word is razz.
Could you use that in a sentence, please?
Sure. It means to tease or banter, to ridicule. When he saw that she was getting really upset, he decided that he would no longer razz his sister about her haircut.
Razz. R-A-Z-Z. Razz.
Followed.
Followed. F-O-L-L-O-W-E-D. Followed.
Jack, your word is purple.
Purple. P-U-R-P-L-E. Purple.
Entire.
Entire. E-N-T-I-R-E. Entire.
December.
December. D-E-C-E-M-B-E-R. December.
Sudden.
Sudden. S-U-D-D-E-N. Sudden.
Combed.
Combed. C-O-M-B-E-D. Combed.
Patrol.
Can you repeat that?
Patrol.
Patrol. P-A-T-R-O-L-E. Patrol.
I'm sorry, there's no E at the end. Okay.
First row, you're up.
Window.
Definition, please.
Sure. An opening in a wall of a building or side of a vehicle to admit light or air. Window.
Window. W-I-N-D-O-W. Window.
Pocket.
Pocket. P-O-C-K-E-T. Pocket.
Project.
Project. P-R-O-J-E-C-T. Project.
Goofy.
Goofy. G-O-O-F-Y. Goofy.
Remember.
Remember. R-E-M-E-M-B-E-R. Remember.
Travel.
Travel. T-R-A-V-E-L. Travel.
Cranky.
Cranky. C-R-A-N-K-Y. Cranky.
Career.
Career. C-A-R-E-E-R. Career.
Disease.
Disease. Can I have the definition, please?
Sure. An impairment of the normal state of the living animal or plant body that interrupts or modifies the performance of the vital functions, a sickness or an illness. Disease.
Disease. D-I-E-S-E. Disease.
I'm sorry, that's not right, Sophia. Trophy.
Could you please repeat that?
Trophy.
Trophy. T-R-O-P-H-Y. Trophy.
Athlete.
Can you repeat that, please?
Athlete.
Athlete. A-T-H-L-E-T-E. Athlete.
Jotted. The definition is wrote briefly or hurriedly. Jotted.
Jotted. J-O-T-T-E-D. Jotted.
This word has a homonym. The word is sighed, and it's a verb that means released slowly and audibly, a deeply drawn breath, especially as an expression of weariness or grief or regret. Sighed.
Can you say that again?
Would you like to hear it in a sentence?
Yes.
Yes. Tom sighed as his mom began a lecture about how he needed to clean his room. Sighed.
S. I-E-D. Side.
No, I'm sorry. S-I-G-H-E-D. Duo.
Duo.
D-U-O, duo.
Brock, your word is repress.
Repress. R-E-P-R-E-S-S, repress.
Either.
Either. E-I-T-H-E-R, either.
Okay. Next round. Ava, your word is rely.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Sure. Bill wondered whether he could rely on the rickety old bridge to cross the stream. Rely.
Rely. R-E-L-Y. Rely.
Chose.
Chose. C-H-O-S-E, chose.
Else.
Else. E-L-S-E, else.
Antsy. This word means restless or fidgety. Antsy.
Antsy. A-N-T-S-Y, antsy.
Canada.
Canada. C-A-N-A-D-A. Canada.
Bison.
Bison. B-Y-S-E-N, bison.
I'm sorry, that's not right. B-I-S-O-N. Dangerous.
Dangerous. D-A-N-G-E-R-O-U-S, dangerous.
Pluck.
Can you repeat that?
Pluck.
Could you use that in a sentence?
Sure. Lisa very much wanted to pluck the roses at the park, but her mother said no. Pluck.
Pluck. P-L-U-C-K. Pluck.
Squid.
Could you please give me the definition?
Sure. Any of numerous 10-armed cephalopods, typically having a long tapered body and a caudal fin on each side. Squid.
Squid. S-Q-U-I-D. Squid.
Frisbee.
Frisbee. F-R-I-B-I-E. Frisbee.
I'm sorry, it's F-R-I-S-B-E-E. Teeter. This word means to move unsteadily. Teeter.
Sentence.
When she first started taking point classes, Misty used to teeter on her toe shoes, but now she's a famous ballerina with excellent balance. Teeter.
Teeter. T-E-E-T-E-R. Teeter.
Rallies.
Can use that in a sentence?
Sure. Jill hopes her school soccer team rallies before the time runs out. Rallies.
Rallies. R-A-L-L-I-E-S. Rallies.
Pastry.
Pastry. P-A-S-T-R-Y, pastry.
Coveralls.
Coveralls. C-O-V-E-R-A-L-L-S. Coveralls.
Okay, first row. Come on up. Ponytail.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Anna's high ponytail is her signature fashion statement. Ponytail.
Ponytail. P-O-N-Y-T-A-I-L. Ponytail.
Clatter.
Clatter. C-L-A-T-T-E-R. Clatter.
Snout.
Snout. S-N-O-U-T. Snout.
Tumbling.
Tumbling. T-R-U-M-B-L-E. Tumbling.
I'm sorry. Tumbling is T-U-M-B-L-I-N-G. Cradle.
Repeat.
Cradle.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
After an hour of rocking the baby in her arms, Julia was finally able to move the baby to his cradle.
Cradle. C-R-A-D-L-E. Cradle.
Firefly.
Firefly. F-I-R-E-F-L-Y. Firefly.
The following word has two correct spellings. Either one of the spellings is correct. The word is humor.
Humor. H-U-M-O-R. Humor.
Mention.
Could you please give me the definition?
Sure. To reference a reference or citation in speech or writing. Mention.
Mention. M-E-N-T-I-O-N. Mention.
Spoken.
Spoken. S-P-O-K-E-N. Spoken.
Bridge.
Bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E. Bridge.
Pinpoint.
Pinpoint. P-I-N-P-O-I-N-T. P-O-I-N-T, pinpoint.
Slate.
Repeat.
Slate.
Slate. S-L-A-I-G-H-T, slate.
I'm sorry, it's S-L-A-T-E. And that's the end of that round.
All right, if everybody conclude this 7th round or 7th inning stretch, you can go ahead and take a seat. We don't have Take Me Out to the Spelling Bee. We haven't written the words for that yet, but we're working on it. So, all right, round 7.
Okay, first row can come on up. Ava, your word is plush.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Sure. When she tried on the expensive jacket at the designer store, Annette realized she had never before felt such plush velvet. Plush.
Definition, please.
Notably luxurious, expensive, or easy, highly superior of its kind. Plush.
Plush. P L U S H, plush.
Whimper.
Can you repeat it, please?
Sure. Whimper. It's to make a low, whining, plaintive, or a broken sound. Whimper.
Whimper. W-H-I-M-P-E-R, whimper.
Bracelet.
Bracelet. B-R-A-C-E-L-E-T, bracelet.
Inwardly.
Inwardly. Sentence, please.
Though she had to keep a straight face during the meeting, inwardly, Heidi was laughing inwardly.
Inwardly. INWARDLY, inwardly.
Mobility.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
After his soccer injury, Lewis did physical therapy to increase his mobility.
Mobility. MOBILITY. Mobility.
Eddy.
Could you use that in a sentence?
Sure. Audrey dropped leaves into the stream's eddy and watched them swirl around. Eddy.
Definition?
A current of air or water running contrary to the main current, especially one moving in a circular motion. Eddy.
Eddy. EDDY. Eddy.
Fanged.
Could you please give me the definition?
Having or resembling the long, sharp teeth by which the prey of an animal is seized and held or torn. I'm going to use it in a sentence. Jill recalled her nightmare of a fanged beast under her bed with horror. Fanged.
Fanged. FANGED. Fanged.
This word has a homonym. The word is bough, and the definition is a branch of a tree. Bough.
Use it in a sentence.
The huge bough just barely missed landing on Mom's new car. Bough.
What's the origin?
English.
Bow. B-O-W-E. Bow.
I'm sorry, it's B-O-U-G-H. Cautioned.
Cautioned. C-A-U-T-I-O-N. Caution.
I'm sorry, judges, did she? Okay. Okay, Brock, your word is accuse.
Accuse. A-C-U-S-E. Accuse.
Sorry. Accuse was A-C-C-U-S-E. Okay, end of round 7.
You got for this round? All right, Jack, Sophia, and Scott, everybody.
Jack, Sophia, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well. right, here we go.
Okay, let's do the next round here. Drowsy.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The drowsy cats settled into their favorite napping spots. Drowsy.
Drowsy. D-R-O-W-S-Y. Drowsy.
Mm-hmm. Scoff.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Though her parents might scoff, Melissa dreamed of being an actress. Scoff.
Scoff. S-C-O-F-F. Scoff.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is opposite. It means contrary or diametrically different. Opposite.
Opposite. O-P-P-O-S-I-T-E. Opposite.
Instrument.
Instrument. I-N-S-T-R-U-M-E-N-T. Instrument.
Blissfully.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Mm-hmm. Terry entered the store blissfully, knowing that he could pick out anything he wanted.
Blissfully. B-L-I-S-S-F-U-L-L-Y. Blissfully.
Activists.
Can you use that in a sentence?
The student activists were unwavering in their efforts to save the planet from pollution. Activists.
Definition.
People that advocate or practice a doctrine that emphasizes vigorous action. Activists.
Activist. A C T I V I S T S. Activist.
Commute.
Could you please give me the definition?
Sure. To travel back and forth regularly or frequently. Commute.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Justin was willing to commute to work in order to live on such a lovely farm. Commute.
Commute. C-O-M-M-U-T-E. Commute.
Okay, next round. Your word is Coco.
Definition, please.
A beverage prepared by cooking chocolate powder with water or milk. Cocoa.
Could you use it in a sentence?
After playing in the snow for hours, the children were grateful for warm cups of cocoa.
Coco. C-O-C-O-A. Coco.
Mm-hmm. Isabel, your word is nutrients.
Nutrients.
Let me say it again. Nutrients. It means a nourishing substances or components. Nutrients.
Nutrients. N-E. Nutrients.
Scarcely.
Scarcely. S-C-A-R-C-E-L-Y. Scarcely.
Stretcher.
Repeat.
Stretcher.
Could you please use that in a sentence?
Everyone clapped with joy when the last person was found alive and brought out of the rubble on a stretcher.
Stretcher. S-T-R-E. S-T-R-E-A-T-C-H-E-R, stretcher.
I'm sorry, that's not right. This word has a homonym. The word is lairs. It means the beds or living places of wild animals or dens. Lairs.
Lairs. L-A-I-R-S. Lairs.
This word has a homonym. The word is mustard. It is a pungent yellow condiment consisting of the pulverized seeds of the mustard plant. Mustard.
Mustard. M-U-S-T-A-R-D. Mustard.
Cruel.
Could you please give me the definition?
Stern, rigorous, and grim. Cruel.
Cruel. C-R-U-E-L. Cruel.
Okay, are we ready, judges? Okay, let's start the next round. Ava? Goblins.
Sentence, please.
When goblins stole her little brother, Sarah went into the labyrinth to save him. Goblins.
Goblins. G-O-B-L-I-N-S. Goblins.
Unnoticed.
Unnoticed. U-N-N-O-T-I-C-E-D. Unnoticed.
Lento.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Sure. Mrs. Landowski pointed out that the passage was marked lento, but unfortunately, Giselle kept rushing through it. Lento.
Lento. L-E-N-N-T-O. Lento.
I'm sorry, it's Lento. Scandinavia.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Maya wondered why countries in Scandinavia always seem to be at the top of the happiness rankings. Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. Capital S. C. A. N. D. I. N. A. V. I. A. Scandinavia.
Opus.
Please use that in a sentence.
Sure. Mozart's first opus, featuring several violin sonatas, dates back to when he was between 6 and 8 years old. Opus.
Definition, please.
A musical composition or set of compositions, usually numbered in the order of their composition or publication.
And
opus.
What is the origin?
Latin.
Opus. O-P-A-S. Opus.
It's O-P-U-S.
So one quick note on these five spellers. These will be our five spellers that will represent the school, the Salsa Spelling Bee, on Wednesday. And so let's give them a hand for that. I know do we have a 6 and 7 in case somebody can't make it? Do we have like a couple alternates? That are like a 6th place and 7th place that are definitive? All right, so then that would mean William and Isabel would be alternates. For some reason, none of you can make it on Wednesday. And we would have 2 alternates. That would go for that. So, all right, Natalie and Wednesday, this Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. It's happening. Yeah. So Natalie and Dominic. You guys, right? Natalie and Dominic are out. So you guys go out this round. Good job.
Okay. Pedestrian.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Only a pedestrian can access the streets in the old part of town, which are still cobbled and extremely narrow. Pedestrian.
Pedestrian. P-E-D-E-S-T-R-I-A-N. Pedestrian.
Snorkels.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
The divers were excited to use snorkels to explore the reef.
Definition, please.
Plastic breathing tubes fitted at one end with a mouthpiece and at the other with a valve used for swimming near the surface with the head underwater. Snorkels.
Snorkels. S-N-O-R-K-E-L-S. Snorkels.
Lullaby.
Definition.
A song to quiet children or lull them to sleep. Lullaby.
Lullaby. L-U-L-L-A-B-Y. Lullaby.
Okay, we're all still in. Okay, next round.
On to the next round.
Ava, your word is tangents.
Definition, please.
Courses abruptly deviating from that previously pursued. Digressions, tangents.
Sentence, please.
The conversation had so many tangents that the girls never settled on the central question.
Tangents. Tangents. Tangents.
Rebecca, your word is expression.
Expression. EXPRESSION. Expression.
Courtney, your word is violin.
Definition.
A small bowed stringed instrument that is played while held on the shoulder. Violin.
Violin. VIOLIN. Violin.
Okay, and going right to the next round, we're all still in. Ava? Your word is semicolon.
Semicolon. Could you use it in a sentence?
Sure. The writer made sure he knew how to use a semicolon when he wrote.
Semicolon. SEMICOLON. Semicolon.
Patent.
Patent. PATENT. Patent.
Incantations.
Definition.
Uses of spells or verbal charms, each spoken or sung as part of a ritual of magic. Incantations.
Incantations. INCANTATIONS. Incantations.
Okay, next round, we're all still in. Ava, come on up. Your word is ventured.
Sentence, please.
The explorer ventured across the Pacific to see what he could discover. Ventured.
Ventured. VENTURED. Ventured.
Rebecca, your word is feta.
Feta. FETTA. Feta.
It's FETA. Proverb.
Definition.
A popular saying that is brief and meaningful. Proverb.
Proverb. V-E-R-B. Proverb.
Final two?
Yep, final two. All right, Ava.
You know when you misspell a word, the other one has to spell the championship word and get it right. Okay.
Ava, your word is indecipherable.
Indecipherable. I-N-D-E-C-I-P-H-E-R-A-B-L-E. Indecipherable.
Courtney, your word is podium.
Definition.
A raised platform or pedestal. Podium.
Podium. P-O-D. P-O-D-I-U-M. Podium.
Aztec.
Aztec. A-Z-T-E-C. Aztec.
Laboratory.
Definition.
A place devoted to experimental study in any branch of natural science. Laboratory.
Laboratory. L-A-B-O-R-T-O-R-Y. Laboratory.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. There's an extra A. I don't think she spells the same word. I think she spells a different word. Is that right, Mr. Harder?
Sorry.
I think she's, she doesn't, so Ava has to spell a word, right?
Yeah, Ava has to spell
Okay.
the word correctly. Ava spells it correctly. She's the school champion. If she spells it incorrectly, then they both go back.
Got it. Yes, okay. So Ava, your word is sinister.
Sinister. Could you give me the definition?
Evil or productive of evil, bad or corruptive, sinister.
Sinister. S-I-N-I-S-T-E-R. Sinister.
That's correct. And so,
All right, let's give all of our spellers a quick hand. Good job. So who are our top 5 spellers again that will go to the Salsa Spelling Bee? Okay, so Ava, Rebecca, Natalie, Courtney, and Dominic. So those 5 students, and then our 2 alternates for Wednesday, just so they're aware. Will and Isabel. Okay, so those will be our. Okay, so Natalie, Dominic, right? We need Dominic up here as well. We need Dominic as the 5th. Where is he? Oh, okay. I say, where did he go?